They said they never got so much mail about a cover before.
Really?
Yeah.
Before it happened.
What is it, Stuttering John?
I got an announcement to make.
Stuttering John?
Yeah, we have another reason to go to Scores.
What?
I'm getting married.
What are you, nuts?
I got engaged on Christmas. And,
this is right out of the blue?
What are you, coming in the middle of my Kathy Lee?
I'm sorry, I just wanted to do it. No, I swear to God, I'm so nervous.
He just said, Gary, follow me. I have an announcement to make.
And I'm going to be a father, so you can...
Wait a minute.
Yes,
What? Oh, my God.
You're a moron.
Shotgun wedding.
You are a
You're going to say all this, but I don't care. I'm going to get married.
Remember when you wanted to marry Karen?
This is the right one.
Moron.
I need to say that, but...
Your girlfriend's pregnant already?
Yes.
Oh, that was smart.
You don't have any more news than that?
Oh, no, that's it.
Can I just say one thing, Howard? Howard, may I take over?
What a dope.
Welcome to the club, sucker.
No.
Right.
Whatever.
He's not even wasting any time. The girl's pregnant now.
I planned on marrying 6 months ago. I planned on getting the ring for a while now, and then suddenly she told me she's pregnant, so I just, you know...
You don't use any protection.
Obviously not.
How did two adults in the 20th century get pregnant?
I don't know.
But congratulations.
Well, how'd you get pregnant?
I tried.
Yeah, they planned it.
Oh, well,
Did you want to have a baby?
Yeah, I plan on getting married, so...
Before you die.
So, there you go.
Stupid.
Fine.
Stupid.
I knew you were going to say that, but I don't care.
Stupid.
You know, I'm in love.
You know what, man? I see you, man. You look at tons of girls. You're going to get sick of her. Now you're going to be saddled with a kid. You got no source of income.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Howard,
what are you doing, man?
However,
you had it made. You had it made in the shade.
I know this is your way of saying congratulations.
You're worried about him. I'm worried about the kid.
You know, I didn't even think of that.
Suddenly Cody's got a good...
Screw that.
And you guys said I was going to be a goofy father.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to be a great father. I have no...
Did you tell your parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, they must be thrilled.
Whatever you say. I just thought I'd tell you on the air.
Oh, you an a-hole.
I thought you'd rather me tell you on the air. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
When's
good.
the wedding?
Stupid.
After the baby's born.
Oh, God.
Moron. What a dope. And Gary, how big a dope are you? You know, Gary was the source of my conversation.
You know, I knew you were going to say this.
Shut up. During 50 times.
During vacation?
During vacation, because Gary was the guy. I must have had this conversation with 50 different guys. Gary was the guy who had it going on.
Living the life.
The guy had it too good. And everyone convinced him that he had to get married, like it was his time. You know, he'd gotten all the... It's just his people, you know, he's got to have a family, he's got to have... He is the most miserable son of a bitch now. He called me during vacation. He said, I only wish we were back at work.
Are you kidding?
He has to sit and watch that kid.
You know what happened? I'll tell you exactly what happened during vacation.
I know exactly. Let me tell you what happened.
No, first week, right? Babysitter comes 3 times a week. Babysitter didn't want to come in the snow.
Right.
Right? Snow.
Day over.
So, week over.
So what did you do for that week? You watched your kid.
Yeah.
And you had to sit there on the floor and play
go
games.
nowhere and do
And
nothing.
the kid screams and cries for everything.
And we couldn't even go out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We couldn't even
You
go
have
out.
3 kids, man.
Yeah, I got 3 kids,
them.
but I don't watch them. I admit it. I got a housekeeper. And I got 12 backup housekeepers because I can't handle it.
He's got the wackiest thing going. Nobody in that house knows where anybody else is.
Right.
I go over there and I say, where's the baby? And they're like, let's go look.
Right.
And the baby wasn't even there. Nobody knew.
That's it.
And your house is not that big.
Right.
You can't find anybody.
Well, I make
But
it that big.
they're all out of touch with each other.
That's right. It's completely dysfunctional.
Hey, listen, I love...
John, now you know, your girlfriend is really
years
cute.
old. I hate to tell you.
I know you are. Your girlfriend's real cute.
Yeah.
You got her under questionable circumstances.
Yeah, she thinks you're an actor.
She thinks you're an actor.
Howard, you know, whatever.
You're a great guy and you're a nice guy, man, but she's going to get really frustrated after a while.
But, you know, this is, of all the marriages I've seen go down around here, this is the one that I know won't last.
And you know when you were with Karen and everything, how in love you were, and then all of a sudden you started looking at other girls. And
that doesn't do with that.
What are you going to do?
No, I realized Karen wasn't the right one.
So how about when
you're going to realize this is...
So what happens when we get a new 19-year-old intern around here who just idolizes you? She's blonde, and she looks like she could be a movie star. She wants to have sex with you. You can end up cheating on your wife.
No, I won't.
Oh, yes, you are.
That is the one I know won't work.
You know, the only way I can prove it to you is in time, so it isn't. So I can't prove it.
And now you knocked her up, and you're definitely. Why don't you get married for a while and enjoy marriage at least without
learn
a kid?
how to live with each other.
What are you going to do with the kid? She's going to sit at home and watch the kid?
What do you mean?
What is she going to do with the kid? Is she going to become a housewife?
Or is she going to act and take the kid to work with her?
That girl doesn't look like she wants to be a housewife.
Oh, believe me, she's incredibly excited
to be a housewife and a mother.
Yes.
And she's going to sit home with the
And
baby.
where are you going to live? On Long Island?
Who's going to raise the baby?
I'm going to get a house.
Who's going to raise the baby?
First of all...
Who's going to raise the baby?
Me and her.
Oh, where are you going to be?
What do you mean?
You're going to be here, right?
I'm going to be here till 12 o'clock.
You're going to be here interning.
And flying all over the place and being out at night. You're going to be another mess. This will be another Gary all over.
You know, Robin.
Hey, Gary, how great would you
Hold on
like?
a second.
Gary, what would
I am not a mess. You are a mess.
You are a mess.
You over the vacation the way you talked about us. I heard how you're talking about us.
What?
What'd you hear?
I just heard that, one of our friends went out with you and said that you were just, mentioning us and stuff.
What friend was that?
That's okay. But don't worry, Robin.
What friend is he
I was
talking about?
discussing how you have never had a relationship in your life. I've known you 11 years.
I'm simply talking about how we work around
You're
here,
calling me a
and
mess.
all of a sudden,
You are a mess.
Gary is sleeping on the couch in the back room, crying about not being able to exercise.
You had the life. She's right.
Oh, well, my life is different. There's no doubt about it. But at some point, you have
But
to.
you hate it.
I love.
Why do you have to settle down?
Because I met somebody that I loved and I wanted to settle down.
Yeah, then how come you're whispering to me on the phone? I gotta get out of the house.
I love her, but I gotta get out of the house. You can have both.
And I'm just saying,
you had it made though. You had a life. You had a life. See, when I got married, let me explain to you. I had no life. The fact that I had a woman who would sleep with me was a miracle. You can understand. I couldn't wait to get married.
Every single guy that gets married that has a life.
Wrong. You had a situation. You had the unique opportunity, a 1 in a billion.
Right.
You became my producer. And because you were my producer and the only single guy on the show, and Fred was a eunuch or something.
Well, and Jackie. Well,
what I'm saying, no, Jackie.
Right. He was tied up. Right.
Yeah.
Whatever Jackie does.
Yeah. You had it made, and you know this, and we discussed it. You were having sex with different women. It was exciting. You never knew what was around the corner. You were juggling 2 and 3 women at a time. And then you also had a lifestyle where you'd go out drinking, you'd go out partying, you would go out to theater, vacationing.
You want to go.
Now you sit in the house and watch a little kid. And your wife basically tells you have to do stuff.
Last vacation, what was it?
Don't tell me you're not in hell.
He's talking about how the baby was teething, like they rented a cabin.
He's miserable, and he doesn't get any sleep.
And
he's
he cried all vacation.
He doesn't get any sleep. He has headaches. He's on 3 different headache medications.
No, I'm off those medications.
His nose bleeds.
Right.
It stopped.
It stopped for now.
Talk about me all you want.
Don't you hear anything I'm saying? Everyone doesn't hear what I'm saying.
Howard, don't you understand that? But if you fall in love with my girl, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I don't understand that.
Yeah, you do. So what are you saying?
You have it made. You have it made. Why did you have to get married? You could have stuck with her, used her up until you got sick of her. As soon as she starts aging, get rid of her and get the next one.
Come on.
Get out of here.
This pregnancy is a total accident?
Yeah, the pregnancy is, yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's good.
I can tell you right now, I wish Johnny
But I was going to get married for months.
Get an abortion.
No way.
Oh, please.
Remember when we had lunch and you asked me?
And you know it's yours? Is it yours?
I was going to marry then.
Is it your baby? Is it your baby?
Of course it is.
What do you mean, of course?
Are you kidding me? How do you know?
That's somehow to me.
Yeah, if you sleep with John, you couldn't possibly be interested.
No. Couldn't be anybody else's baby.
Please.
I hope it's white.
No, it's just, I was going to marry you like 6 months ago, and then...
Why'd you have to come in here and announce it to us?
I was in the middle of rapping about Kathy Lee.
No, I thought it was the thing to do. I'm sorry. You never know what to do around here.
Why not bring it up the next time we're talking to you?
Because it was just too much anxiety for me. I had to just get it out in the open. Because that
what you need, more responsibility.
How far along is she?
3 months.
Jesus.
God, so you'll be a father by June.
July 18th.
Get an abortion now.
Are you kidding me?
3 months. There's no
kids.
brain.
Yeah, you can be the first to attest.
There's no soul.
I love my kids.
No, I mean how much I love kids.
There's no soul. Yeah, you know why you love kids?
You don't live with them.
You don't live with them. I'm a real father. I got 3 kids.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm juggling a lot.
No, I'm a real father.
And I got help.
I'm a real father. I got a kid and I hang out with him.
That's right. That's it. Go talk to him what his life is like. You think it's easy?
I'm looking forward to it.
You know what you are? You're a little boy playing house. Wait till you're 6-7 months into this thing. Get out of here, you dummy. I warned you. I can't wait till you come in here. Retard. You know what it is with you guys? If I wasn't married, none of you would get married.
Oh.
You'd be on one big party.
If you didn't breathe, we wouldn't either.
That's right. That's right.
Well, you certainly couldn't afford to get married if he wasn't.
First of all,
doing whatever he was.
Look at you. Oh, jeez. Whatever.
Stupid. Get an abortion.
So, Robin, will you...
You're not going to get an abortion?
No. Are you kidding me?
Are you crazy? You go over there and you tell her to get an abortion.
Punch her in the stomach.
Jeez.
Throw her down some steps.
Throw her down some steps.
Have an accident.
She's going to ruin her body.
Nah, she'll be fine.
Yeah. She'll be
Oh,
fine.
he's in a fantasy land.
Yeah.
He is the perfect guy to get married.
She'll have a good body just like you.
I seen a woman after childbirth.
Stupid ass. You know, I should keep my mouth shut. Let all you guys get married.
Well, they
Hopefully
are
you are.
anyway.
Yeah.
Who's left? Except for Robin.
Did you ask her to get an abortion?
No. Because I knew I was married.
Can't wait, right?
See, what happened was...
Can't wait for a family.
I was going to surprise her on Christmas, you know, with the ring. And that was my initial plan I had in the summer.
You.
So then...
All you guys are knuckleheads.
I'm curious. How did she tell you? How did it go?
I just kind of knew she was late. I noticed that the OBs were still in the package in my bathroom.
What are the OBs?
They're tampons.
Yeah. And I was just kind of like...
So you said, hey, you haven't used one of those tampons in a
I
month?
said, you know, how late are you? She goes, 3 days.
And what do you do? What do you do? You just pull out?
Yeah.
You're smart. Party's over, dude. Watch. Guy had it made.
Yeah, but Howard, I want, you know, I
know.
You know, I had a lot of sex.
Just like Karen. Just like Karen. You're going to marry her. Oh, I'm in love. I got to marry her.
If I could only have her, I'd be so happy. I'd never
Can't
need
be the same
anybody
thing.
else.
You know, like
The most wonderful girl
like
in the
most
world.
people, Robin, people grow and they get a little, you know.
Yeah, not you,
wiser.
pal. Not you.
Except maybe in your case,
wiser?
Robin.
You?
What?
You got wiser.
Robin,
John took a brain
you know what?
pill.
She's a 40-year-old woman still yelling at interns who are 18 years
But I'll
old.
tell you what, she can walk out the door anytime she wants.
I know she can. She's 44. Well, I'm saying 4 years ago, you know, when she wasn't well.
Hey, I got older and wiser.
But she can walk out the door and go to the movies.
In fact, she's already done it once here.
What?
Walked out the door.
Well, she's back, isn't she?
They're carrying on. I've only walked out once. How many times have you walked out, Gary?
I've come back to the show, Robin. I've never left the building.
You have
I have
quit.
never left the building, ever.
You
And no
have
matter
put
how
your
well you
coat
say you
on.
are, I never left the building.
I never left the building.
Oh, excuse me, that's right. You went and locked yourself in your office.
Fred.
That's right. You locked yourself in your office.
I didn't
actually
lock
left the
anything
building.
either.
I think this is pretty shaky ground for most of us.
I don't care.
Ridiculous.
I don't care. You can sit and disguise this conversation and throw it onto Robin all you want. You guys know I'm right, and Gary knows I'm right, because Gary called me over vacation. He was like,
No, I was having a tough
oh,
time.
my
There's no doubt
God.
about it.
And I understood. I empathized.
I told my wife, I said, this has been a terrible vacation.
Yeah. Of course. Because your wife has you so pussy whipped, man, that she can't sit and watch the baby. Let me tell you, before I had help, I didn't have help. Listen, when I had kids,
I don't dare
I was an
How old were
embassy.
you when you first had kids?
30-something.
No.
Well, Rob might be right. I might have been 30.
Well, how old's your oldest kid?
I don't know.
No, maybe 28.
I was like 28.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget, I'd been married like 5 years already. I'd enjoyed all the fruits of marriage.
If I had planned it, I would have waited 3 years. I mean, we got married and then been married for 3 years.
Do you plan anything in your life?
No, everything's an accident with John.
Right.
That's not true.
I smell doom all over you.
Well, of course you do.
Telling you, man. You're not ready yet.
Well, now you have another kid, Howard. You got my kid, now you got John's kid.
You got 5 kids.
You know, I have an announcement. I'm quitting radio.
Fine. First of all, I'm financially secure. I'm not worried about it.
You are not.
Sure I am.
Okay, good. Because your father said he'll support you.
Well, how about the doctor? In case I don't really.
Yeah, he'll sit and support you. That's good for a man.
Now, how do her parents feel about this?
They're excited.
Excited.
You know, anxiety and excitement often look.
So what happens in 2 years when you find yourself looking at other women? What do you do then?
Well,
why do you do this? Why are you doing this?
I don't understand.
Don't you know by now? You're 30 years old.
Yeah.
You've been through this marriage routine now with every girl.
With every girl.
What you don't get it? You don't get it that man basically can't keep it in his pants? And if he does, his eyeballs start to hurt?
John will be the one getting a divorce. Will you come in and announce your first affair as well as your marriage?
Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Come in with the same enthusiasm when you tell me you're leaving your wife. Welcome to hell. What a dummy.
Howard, I know you're going to.
Are you stupid?
You didn't envision they were going to throw streamers, did you, John?
No, but I said, let me just tell you. I figured, be on the show, I'll do it on the air. I knew this would be. I actually thought Robin would be a little worse.
A little worse.
Yeah.
I'm
She could care less.
shocked.
Hey, Congratulations.
Like I said, I feel bad for the kid. That's my only.
He thinks I'm kidding about all this.
I know you're not kidding.
Ask Gary if I was wrong about anything. Ask Gary if I was wrong about anything.
About 3.5% of it you were wrong about.
Okay.
So that means
he doesn't. But see, Howard, you know what? He doesn't.
Was right.
You don't really believe he was right. You're happy you're married. You're happy you have a kid. Stop it. Don't lie to him. Be honest. Aren't you happy to,
Yeah, why don't you be honest, Gary?
No, I'm very happy that I have a family. I really am. And I love my kid. I was just showing John.
Give it away for
not a million years. I was just showing John the pictures of Jackson.
Listen, Gary, don't give me that rap. I love my kids more than anyone in this room. I love my wife more than anyone in this room.
So what's the problem?
What's the problem?
What's the problem? Wait and see. You'll tell me the problem.
Okay.
You guys had it made, and you're cashing it in for God knows what.
It's just not
easy. Sit at home with an infant and not be able to go out and exercise, not be able to go do anything, not go to the movies?
Wait a second. Hold on. Can I stop this?
Gary's got to wait for some teenager to come to his house before he can walk out the door.
You were the big...
This is John's shortest relationship, so he hasn't even gotten to the part where he ever found out whether he could handle it once it got rough.
Right.
Hey, Howard.
He's just marrying her, and then he'll do the whole breakup thing after that.
And look at his track record.
Wait, hold on a second. Before you were the huge success that you have now, and I'm not counting your money, but before you had as much money as you had now, and you could maybe not afford help, what did you do? You did this.
I sat there with the kids, and I wasn't allowed to do anything. Yeah, so I warn you. You don't listen to me.
So the only thing that happened is you made more money and got to not do that.
Right. So why are you?
You were looking at a man who looked like you.
So when I sat there and I looked at you and I said, "This is what your life's going to be," you said, "No, it's going to be great." Fine. You went ahead and did it. Now John has seen it firsthand what I've said, and he's ready to jump in and do the same thing. It's a moron. Stupid.
If you meet the right woman, all that gets thrown out the window.
You know who's on the phone?
Yeah, Ralph. What is it, Ralph?
Dude, I'm in shock.
Oh, I'm going to get advice from Ralph?
I didn't say advice. Just say what's on your mind.
I just can't believe it. John, I know you.
No, you don't, Ralph. Obviously you don't.
Well...
oh, yes, he does.
I know, you're crazier than I thought.
Okay.
I'm at a loss for words. I mean...
Can I hang up on him?
Dude, don't you... I mean, I see you. I go out with you sometimes.
Well, when was the last time I went out with you?
Not recently.
Okay, so then, you know...
But then you were you were telling me you were going to marry Karen 3 years ago or something.
I said I was thinking about marrying Karen.
Ralph, you never should have called him. You have nothing to say.
Yeah, really.
You have nothing to add.
You know. I'm sure you can do a better job than he can.
So you're going to give up smoking pot?
Give up smoking pot?
Yeah. Just curious. What lifestyle changes are you going to make now?
I mean, you're not going to get high and watch the kid, are you?
No. I wouldn't do that. I don't really get high that much, but I'm sure you think that I do every day. But
I didn't say you got high a lot.
No, but I really don't.
Just ask
I cut down.
question.
Just asked you.
Am I still going to get high?
Yeah.
Sometimes, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
But not with the kid.
Mm-hmm. And what are you going to do on Saturday nights when you want to go out?
I'll stay in.
Mm-hmm. So when you want to go out,
stay in anyway.
Right.
I barely go out.
Well, you do play with the kid and that?
You know
I
what?
love kids.
It's really different when you stay in because you want to.
Yeah. He thinks
when you stay in and there is no choice that it makes a difference.
When my sister had her first daughter, I was the greatest uncle on the planet. You know why? I'd go over there, I'd play all the time, and everyone was like, "Wow, he's great with kids." But I would leave, and then I would go hang out for like 24 straight hours. What are you doing? You didn't even think this through.
Sure I have. I've thought it through for the last...
You go back and get an abortion and clean this problem up. What's the matter with you? Clean this problem out.
You should never have had this problem. You're an adult.
Yes, I don't view it as a problem.
Well, now he got a problem, and now he's got to take care of it.
The difference is I don't view it as a problem. You view it as a problem.
Most parents are problems.
In 2 months,
hopefully I'll do a better job than your parents did, Robin, okay?
You will be right in there with
you know what? And I'm so confident I'll do a better job than you'll ever do, okay? You probably...
Parents, you have a shot at doing that.
In 2 months, you'll be rubbing yourself against a laser display like I do. Feels good.
Scores.
Yeah.
The one piece of advice I will give John is John says he loves kids, and I love kids too. But I got to tell you, the first year they're not kids; they're just
they're blobs.
They're blobs.
I know that.
No, this is and then your
blobs.
And then your little girlfriend's gonna turn into the little witch. Ask Gary what happened with his wife. His wife's like, "You can't go. You're gonna exercise? I haven't exercised."
I know that.
I like to go out too.
No, you're going to go out. But honey, I just put in a full day of work. I just want to take a walk and blow off some steam. I want to blow off some steam. Okay, great. You know what? Why don't you just jump out the window now? stupid. Listen, I'm glad. I can't wait to see the hell that becomes your life. I just can't wait to see it. I'm going to have the best. I have a great laugh on Gary. I was laughing all through his marriage ceremony. Let me tell you something. The day I got married, one of Allison's uncles came up to me and just went, just like that, and I didn't know what he was doing. He just went, I had no idea. I don't even remember which uncle it was.
You just remember the laugh.
And I just remember my laugh at Gary's, and it was sincere and genuine. And Gary knows I'm right. When's the wedding? I'm not going.
Yeah, really.
Well, okay. Of course, you know I would invite you. I'd like
if you kill your
You're
girlfriend.
Having a big wedding after you've had a baby?
If you kill your girlfriend right now, you'll be out in 20 years. Yeah. That's all I can tell you. Oh, man. Stuttering John getting married. And
Stuttering
pregnant.
John as a dad.
Yeah. Stuttering dad.
Is Stuttering John.
Stuttering dad.
You know, that brings up an interesting...
Hey, kid, you better go to bed.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, having this kid stutter. Raise the next generation of interns.
Really?
Now, John, where are you going to live? Because John got himself in this great situation now where he's got this guy paying most of his rent.
John has this guy, a friend, who's like real wealthy, living with him. He pays all of John's rent, the whole thing. Now John will have to move out and pay all that money.
Well, you know, I have. I'm going to look for a new place. I'm just stuttering because
this is John having a serious discussion with his son.
I do have to say that.
This is just like how it's going to be, Robin.
Hey, Dad, I want to know about sex.
Okay.
It's all exciting now, man.
Is stuttering hereditary, John? Have you ever?
No.
One can only pray.
It's not?
No, it's not hereditary.
No, I'm not being...
Somebody to take John.
No.
What age do you start stuttering? What age will we know if your kid stutters?
Usually they stop around 5.
I'm going to teach you ABCs now. More tomorrow.
So John now look at John's life. He's going to have a kid, so he has to go house hunting for a smaller place to live.
Oh. What do you mean a small place?
You're going to have a smaller place than you have now.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
Hang the kid out the window.
Yeah. Major life blunder. You had it made. All the girls you get through the show, through being in the stupid plays they put you in because you're on the show.
Oh, when you were on tour.
Well, I told you. I had a great...
Good. It's all over. Although now when you do it, you just have to be guilty.
No.
Because you got a wife and kids.
I wouldn't do it.
Be cheating.
Yeah. Good. You can bring herpes home to your family.
Oh, you're wonderful.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Harry.
3 months, man. It's not too late. There's no soul or brain in that thing. It's empty. It's an empty shell.
Get a wet dry bag.
That's right.
A wet dry bag.
Right now it's a clot.
Oh.
It has no soul, you know. These people, these abortion kooks, will have you believe there's a baby in there. There's no baby. God don't put the soul until after 3 months. And even in the beginning, there's hardly a soul. You can do it right up to the 5th month. You take care of it. Just tell everyone it was a miscarriage. That's how you handle it. Gas pain. Mistake. That's real smart. All right. Very good. Stuttering John has just ended the life that he had. Congratulations.
That life is over. His new life begins now. 96 is going to be a worse year for him.
Yeah. This is sadder than when Ted the janitor died. Yeah. I don't know why I get upset. I'm actually happy. I'm really happy for you. I can't wait to watch the changes in you. You'll be 30 pounds fatter. You'll be fat like Gary.
I do have to say, get there now.
Yeah. Big fat John.
John was bumming out. He told me he had a gig on New Year's Eve. And I said, how'd it go? He said, really well, but this one guy kept heckling him, calling him a fat bastard.
Yeah.
That's good. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
How funny is this? This has got to be the all-time funniest move. If she gets the abortion, you're out of this thing. You're home free.
First of all,
you're free and clear.
Even if she miscarried, I'm still getting,
good.
Married.
Let's go. Oh, it's all right. You get married and you don't have any kids, you can get out of that pretty easy when you decide you want to go back to dating. Remember the feeling when a girl puts her hands down your pants for the first time? Just remember it.
Jackie with this.
Because it's over.
There's condoms on it.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, something you should learn about.
I can't believe you went in bareback and you weren't married. You really want to have kids, huh?
Yes.
Oh, he said he wanted to have lots, and I've been trying to dissuade him from that opinion for years.
Mm-hmm.
It's over, Johnny. It's over.
All right, we got to take a break. Congratulations on this big news, startling news. The world's oldest intern is getting married.
I don't like you calling me an intern. I actually get paid around here.
Yeah, we know what you get paid. Believe me, you're an intern. Wow. All right, now get out on the street and ask some embarrassing questions to people.
That's fine, man. I love my job.
In 2 years, the kid will be more successful than you. What'd your parents say?
They're excited.
Yeah?
Yeah. Everyone's happy about it.
I'm thrilled. All right, I got to take a break.
I refuse to look at her because I want to just still, think that she's a good person at some point.
And will Richard still work for you?
I don't want a visual of her. What?
Will Richard still work for you?
Yeah.
He'll be the nanny.
Yeah.
The midwife.
The diapers.
So Richard will have to babysit a lot.
Only if he'd want to.
Your wife is not going to work.
You can really call the kid Junior.
Your wife is not going to work, huh, John?
Yeah, sure she's going to work.
Oh.
So who's going to watch the kid?
Richard.
If she's got to work, we have to get a babysitter. I mean, what's,
Tell him, Gary.
It's just not that, it's not easy. First of all, you have to really watch out who you leave your kid with. So it's not easy finding somebody responsible.
Yeah, I don't even care. I'll just leave him with anyone.
It's difficult to find somebody on a regular basis.
I have actual prisoners watching my kids.
You want your kids with me?
I'm going to get out.
You don't trust Richard to watch your baby yet. You got to wait till they get a little older. Very few people.
Well, no offense, Richard doesn't look like.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
But you don't know.
Richard can hardly dress himself.
You don't know that he's not a pedophile.
Yeah, what if his jaw locked open?
Right.
Really?
That's a guy who drinks. Funny thing is, I wouldn't leave John's kid with John.
I know.
Well, see, that's what you think, but that's really not true.
Right.
Okay, my present to you is I'm already offering you one free night of babysitting whenever you want it.
Oh, you two will get into the babysitter club?
No, I'm not going to leave my kid with him.
Gee, watch what you say.
Stupid. You are stupid.
I'm very
You're
smart.
the stupidest guy I know.
You know what, Howard? Any guy... I'm sure there's a lot of married guys out there saying, how stupid it is, but...
No, there aren't. Most married guys get married because they have a situation unlike yours. Wrong. You had a unique opportunity, as is Gary. You're working on a radio show that has tons of women, strippers, all kinds of action going on. You guys just had it too good. Ask Gary. He's dying to go back to that. But now he's in so deep he can't get out.
What's he going to say?
He's calling me on the phone.
I never said I was dying to go back to that.
I'm dying to get out of here.
No, I said I'm dying to go back to work.
Yeah.
But I never said I was dying to get out of my marriage or anything like that.
I didn't say out of your marriage. But you missed the opportunities and the lifestyle that you had.
Why are you always telling those stories?
Because they're funny.
Yes, and you try to relive them every time you tell them.
Yeah. You're damn right.
Yeah.
It's all over. All you can do is talk about the old story.
Yeah.
Robert, you still gathering up your new story?
It has nothing to do with me. I don't complain
everything
about
to do
my
with
life.
Why? She's not complaining.
I never
No, it
complained
has
about
everything to do
my
with Robert
life.
because Robin has never
She's
had a relationship.
So why? Why does she need a relationship? She knows that her
Never
lifestyle isn't
complain about
affected. You're complaining about your life.
So in other words,
You're complaining about your situation. You didn't call me up and complain?
yes, of course I did.
Have I ever called you and said, Howard, I'm miserable.
No.
I wish something else was happening here?
No. And neither has John, but he will be. He'll be making the phone calls. And I'm not taking them. I'll take them from Gary, but not from you.
All right, I wouldn't bother you with that.
Good. Good luck. Congratulations. I got to take a break. Go. Most guys who get married don't have this situation. You guys have it too damn good. You're trading it all in for what? Yeah, your girlfriend's good looking, but I can get you 50 more good looking girls. Do another year on the show, I guarantee you. And you know it's true. You thought Karen was the best-looking girl in the world, gorgeous woman, the whole thing. And 2 seconds later, you got a new girlfriend. What is it, Gorilla?
I just want to say congratulations to John. And Dominic offered 1 free year prenup.
I'm not doing a prenup.
Oh, you're not doing a prenup?
No.
Prenup. All right.
Funny as prenup.
Yeah. Half and nothing. Half and nothing.
She wants it so bad she throws parties, Robin, for singles so she can meet somebody nice.
Right.
Yeah. That's how bad you want it.
She knows her lifestyle. Why are you worried about what she wants?
She's attacking me. I can't attack her. I'm sorry.
No, you can attack her, but your argument doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does.
Why?
She's looking for a man so badly, she's throwing parties.
She's had men.
All I have said.
She knows enough not to marry him.
So what's the man?
Excuse me, I have not said it's wrong to get married. I have not. What did I say? I just said you're doing it wrong. You don't grab some girl you just met, get her pregnant, and then marry her and think everything's fine.
Okay. Then what did I do wrong?
How about...
You do everything wrong.
Let's go over the chain of events, Robin. I fell in love with her. I planned on marrying her. I was buying the ring 6 months ago.
I still think there's a period.
You were buying a ring for Karen.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. You came to me about a ring.
I did not.
You absolutely
Don't make
did.
up stories.
Yes, you did.
All I know is I know for a fact
we're going to buy Karen a ring.
Yeah, I think I'm going to marry her.
I was thinking about it, but as time went on, I realized it wasn't the right choice.
Hasn't gone on.
I will give John
one. I know she's the right one. I know it in my heart.
I will give John one piece of advice. It is going to be more difficult. I'm not putting you down, John. I really wish you the best. But it is going to be more difficult having a kid and being married, because it's different being married. Because I know she stays over a lot, but does she actually live with you?
She lives with me.
Round the clock?
Round the clock.
How long have you guys been living together?
Like 8 months.
The girl is a really hot-looking girl.
He's living like a bachelor with a roommate and a girl.
He comes home, and she's waiting there for her.
I've been living like a bachelor.
Come on.
Every day.
Yeah, and you could have had 20 new women living there every day.
I don't desire to.
When you get burned out on this one.
When you get married, it's
and you're
different.
used to a lifestyle. Look, coke. You know what it is?
I'm
this
used
is
to
a
a
new
lifestyle
thing.
being with a woman.
All right, look. Listen. Here it is. So you'll get a divorce after 2 years, and you just have to support her and the kid. That's all. All right. It just gets more complicated.
You'll go visit the kid on weekends that you love children so much.
Right. It's not going to last. You shouldn't be having a kid. Get an abortion. That's all I'm going to say, and that's my advice. Now get out of here. You're crazy. Congratulations. Thank you. All right, your microphone is off. You can leave now. Stupid ass. In 3 years, you'll be going to the zoo with your kids. You'll be jealous of the caged animals. You say, you see that tiger? I wish I was in the cage with him.
Free.
He's free. Tiger. What a nitwit.
Oh, goodness.
Anybody else got big news?
And they all get upset with me. Why are they attacking me?
Oh, because they don't know what to do.
That's right. They immediately say, "Oh, let's just put it on Robin."
It's got nothing to do with you.
We're talking about what they're doing.
Right. Wait till that wife starts yelling.
Did you see that coming? Did anybody know that was coming?
I'll tell you the truth. I don't spend a second thinking about stuttering.
Right, yeah,
so
who cares?
I wouldn't have seen it coming. I just figured the guy knows. He seems bright enough to know he's got the lifestyle of a king.
He's talking about how he's got the highest IQ on the show.
Well, he does.
He's sure. See, that's exactly why he's doing it. He knows that he can do it better than you and Jackie and Fred and Gary because he's smarter than all of you guys anyway.
He still thinks I'm a moron. This is what I resent, that I'm telling him something that I'm making this up. That is dope.
He's smarter than you.
All right. All right, I got to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. The Howard Stern Show.
I have an announcement to make for Jackie, actually. His cat, Timmy, is missing. Jackie has a retarded cat who's real cute. He's handicapped. He actually is handicapped.
He's not retarded, he's slow.
Jackie has a retarded cat. And you have to see this cat. It is retarded. What is it? It walks with a limp, right?
It has cerebral dysplasia or something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, Timmy is missing since Saturday.
Wait a minute. This is the retarded cat? This is
not retarded.
A medium-sized. Not tiny, just slow.